Hey guys, so this video is actually a response to a question that was asked of me on LinkedIn, but of course I'm going to make this available for everybody. Henry Jimenez from OVM Property Media asked me how important I think or I believe it is for all these changes, the shifts in the real estate market in terms of, virtual tours and things like that. Well, short answer was that, listen, I believe it's very important. I think it's a shift that's happening that's going to affect real estate as a whole. However, I believe that some agents and some homeowners or sellers are going to be slightly resistant to it. Why? Because listen, the truth of the matter is anybody who's watching this, if you have ever done a 3D tour, a videographer coming through your house or a video tour or whatever, professional pictures, listen, it's not cheap. You know what I mean? Like it's not uncommon for you to pay a few $100, $200, $300, $400 for someone to come to your house to take pictures, to do a video, and that's it. It's not uncommon for you to pay $300 just for the 3D tour, the Matterport. So again, I believe that's going to be a challenge for some people. At that point or to that point, I believe that a lot of these companies may or may not have to shift their scope in terms of pricing, because if you have a lot more people, if the demand is a lot higher and there's a lot more customers that want your work, I believe it's a smarter business move to slightly accommodate your prices to serve a bigger crowd, as opposed to keep your prices ridiculously high and serve a smaller crowd. But again, it depends on that person. I'm not telling you how to run your business, your company, because you don't tell me how to do mine. But I'm just saying, I believe that'll be a challenge, and I believe that'll be something that these people with these media companies, such as Henry Jimenez is the founder and CEO of OVM Property Media. And I believe companies like his are going to be in a good position to capitalize on the situation. Now, I'll go into some of the things that I believe are important in those video tours, the virtual tours, whatever the case may be, right? I believe that things that are easy to share are going to be very, very important in this time, because guess what? Right now, the biggest group of home buyers that are currently on the market, same with the workforce, the biggest group of people in the workforce are millennials, right? I'm a millennial, Henry's a millennial, a lot of my friends are millennials. But listen, we are the main part, the big chunk of the market right now. And what is one thing that millennials have in common? We want things that fast, right? Or not me, I'm a very patient person, but most millennials, they want things to happen like that. And if it doesn't happen like that, guess what? It's not important. It doesn't matter. They'll move on to something else. How many times have you been on a website, webpage, whatever, on your phone, and you click the link and all of a sudden you look down, it's been 3 seconds, it still hasn't loaded, you exit, you go to the next page, you go to the next post, you exit your phone altogether, you lock it, whatever the case may be. Why? Because it took longer than 3 seconds. It's not immediate. So you want this to be easy to share and easy to access. That is, I believe, key to anything you do, whether it's virtual tours, video tours, fancy photos, drone videos, whatever the case may be. You want it to be easy to share and easy to access. If you have to have people download apps and download this and download that, majority of people, especially millennials, they're not going to do it, because it requires them to go down this path just to end up in the same place they wanted to go. Listen, give them a link, text them a link, email them a link, whatever the case may be. That link can lead to whatever they want, whether it's the drone video, the 3D footage, the video walkthrough, the commentary, the pictures, whatever. That is very, very important. Next, has to be scalable, right? So you have to be able to have this link or this video tour or whatever hypothetically serve hundreds, if not thousands of people simultaneously, right? Because you want it to reach that much. You want it to put on Facebook on an ad, and you want people, let's just say 1,000 people looking at the video tour at the same time and have it be completely responsive. It has to be scalable. You can't print a flyer and have the flyer be scalable. In order for a flyer to be scalable, you have to pay someone to go take them door to door. You have to pay the post office to take them mailbox to mailbox, or you have to take them yourself. And to me, when you pass out 100 flyers door to door in an afternoon, and it takes you the entire afternoon, the majority of those flyers, by the way, are going to be ripped up and thrown in the trash. It's just, that's not scalable at all whatsoever. How much can you really cover in an afternoon, doing that? Aside from the fact that right now in today's time frame with the whole COVID environment that we're in, people are probably not going to answer their doors. They don't answer their doors as it is, but people are going to be less likely to open the door now. Hell, you might get shot. I mean, who knows? So don't do that. Don't go knocking doors at the moment. I mean, I don't think you should. But that's my personal opinion. Listen, make the link scalable, put it on the site, host it on a place that can support a good amount of bandwidth if you have 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 7,000 people looking at this thing. So make sure it's scalable. It has to be compelling. Listen, You want to make it convincing, compelling, and memorable. Memorable is my next point, but I'm going to combine this right now. Listen, if you have a video tour and the video tour focuses in the old fireplace that looks like total crap, right? That's not memorable. You're just going to think about that house and be like, oh, that's a crappy fireplace. I don't want that. I don't give a crap if it has a fireplace. It looks like crap. You know, look, go to the kitchen. Focus on the kitchen, the master bedroom, the master bath, the outside space. A lot of people like outside space, you know, the screen-in porch, you know, the accents, the wood beams in the living room, whatever. Like, you focus on those things, you make it stand out. Like, if you don't make it stand out and memorable, people are not going to go back to it. And again, that goes along with the millennial mindset, the Generation Z mindset. And honestly, a lot of, you know, Gen Xers have adopted this. Like, if they don't see something like that, if they don't see results quick, they stray away. They go away from it. They go to something else. So you got to make it memorable and compelling. If you don't do that, you're going to lose the audience in the first 3 seconds and you're going to be screwed. They're going to move on to something else. So again, 3 seconds. That's what you get. 3 to 5 seconds is the average time frame that people will either decide they like something or they don't like something, including you. If you're standing in front of someone, people typically decide if they want to talk to you again or more in a matter of 3 to 5 seconds. So that's just the truth. Make it compelling, make it memorable, and make it shareable, and you'll be fine. And then finally, listen, there's some things that I believe you can do in this time frame, focusing on these things, on the social distancing thing, on the fears and everything like that people have right now. They don't want people coming to their house. They don't want people showing blah, 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 right? Listen, video tours are very important. I think video tours kind of took a dip here recently because of the 3D tours and everything like that. But again, 3D tours can get pricey. But I think video tours are going to be very important because you can sit there and navigate a person literally through the entire house as if you were walking through it. I believe it's going to be important today. I believe that 3D tours, there's different versions of it out there. Matterport is the biggest one, the most popular one. It's also pretty pricey because it takes a lot of time. But Matterport is a good one to where they can literally have an open house, if you will, 24/7. People can navigate through the house, focus on different things and things like that. So I think Matterport's can be important. The 3D tours, video tours, 3D tours, good professional photos. And listen, if you're a realtor and you can do photos yourself and they look good, then so be it. But listen, compelling, good photos, not dark photos. Listen, anybody can take photos with their phone, but if you have a crappy phone, don't take photos with your phone. If you have a good phone, like a Galaxy S20 or the new iPhone, I'm not an iPhone guy, so whatever number they're on, but like things like that, the Google Pixel, which has really good camera, if you have something like that that can take professional quality photos, then so be it if you don't want to pay for a photographer. But listen, paying for a professional photographer more times than not will make the sale happen or it won't, right? So I've had 2 different listings and you have one same listing, you know, you have one picture, one set of photos and it's like a phone photo from the previous agent. And then you have my photos that are professional photos from like a professional photographer. And it's like a different house. So keep that in mind. Professional photos, virtual tours, video tours, and hell, the video tour, maybe the video tour can have some sort of commentary. You're looking at the kitchen and you describe what can happen in that kitchen, just like you would in a property listing. You know, oh, look, it's a kitchen. It has a double oven, gourmet oven, which would be really great for like Thanksgiving dinners. You can cook the pie in one, the turkey in the other one, whatever. Like maybe add some of that. That'll help people connect on an emotional level because that's really what matters. You're speaking to people's emotions based on, you know, with a medium of pictures, video tours, you're speaking to people's emotions so they can make a logical decision or they can justify it with logic, even though they made an emotional decision. That's what you're trying to do here. So how important do I believe this is? I believe that this is going to change the real estate market for who knows how long, because again, millennials like the fact that they can get information immediately. And I think that's going to change the way that we do business. I don't think we're going to go back necessarily to the exact way we did business before. So I believe that people like Henry Jimenez at OVM Property Media are going to be companies that are going to be in prime position to capitalize on this movement, on this shift. So listen, if you have any questions about how to do things with video or anything like that, disclaimer, I don't make any money from Henry. I've used him personally. I've known him personally for a long time. So this is why I'm saying this. He's not endorsing me. I'm not endorsing him in terms of like, you know, we're partners or anything like that. However, I know Henry to be an amazing guy. This video is for Henry. He asked me the question on LinkedIn. But listen, if you have questions about videos, how to set up a property the right way to make sure you evoke those feelings, take the right type of pictures, the 3D tours, the drone video, whatever the case may be, reach out to Henry at OVM Property Media. He's a good guy, has a good heart, and all he is about serving others. So again, I'm not a partner in the company. I have no benefit whatsoever by talking about him. I talk about him because I know he's a good-hearted man with the good intentions, and all he wants to do is serve. So listen, reach out to Henry Jimenez at OVM Property Media. And Henry, I know you're watching this, so listen, I believe that's why these things are important. I believe that you are in a position to capitalize on this shift. And I believe that, things are gonna be like this for who knows how long, probably for a while. So anyway, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, feedback, or anything at all, you guys know, give me a call, shoot me a text, 407-308-4518. Send me an email at peter@flreagent.com. I am Peter with Heroes Real Estate Group. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.